Alberta Premier Danielle Smith promised an injection of billions more dollars over the next 3 years to ease the pressure on cramped schools. And it sounds like the government will also try new approaches to make space for more students outside the conventional public school system. This space crunch is no surprise. School trustees and worried parents have been prodding the government for years to build and modernize more schools and faster. Here's what we know about the situation right now. A quick glance at Alberta's big city school boards reveals buildings under stress. The province's 5 largest school boards are at 90% capacity or fuller. More than half of Edmonton and Calgary Catholic schools are either full or packed beyond capacity. Edmonton Public Schools says it will be out of space in 2 years and needs to add 50 buildings in the next decades to keep up with growth. When a school is this full, there's no room to add options or alternative programs, and maybe a math class is meeting in the foods lab. So where are all these children coming from? Well, Alberta's population is growing, and Alberta also has a relatively young population. 200,000 people moved to the province last year, bringing the population to 4.8 million. The number of school-aged kids has grown nearly 9% since 2019, which has added more than 57,000 students to the system. So what's the Premier's plan? Smith says the government will increase its planned spending on school construction by 4-fold for the next 3 years, with the School Construction Accelerator Program. The government was going to spend about $2.1 billion building schools. Now it will spend $8.6 billion. Building schools takes time, so she says within 7 years, all this construction should add space for about 200,000 students. Smith also wants to double the amount of space for charter school students within 4 years by adding 12,000 more spaces in those specialized schools. Right now, Alberta doesn't fund the construction or repair of private schools. Smith says that's changing. She's introducing a pilot program to incentivize nonprofit private schools to build more space. What we don't know is how much that subsidy will be. Now, we're still waiting to find out which school construction projects will get funded and when. And school boards will have to analyze whether this boost is enough to catch up. Janet French, CBC News, Edmonton.